So I figured since you and your wife can't get here till Thursday, I just send you a quick video on it. It's nicer to see things up close and personal. So I'll just give you a quick little run around. So up front you do have the 360 camera, so you've got a camera there. You also have a camera under both side mirrors, which kind of gives you that bird's eye view feel. I'll show you when we get inside. Of course, it does have the heads-up display. This is the Corsair reserve package. So I'll show you what we have. So of course you've got your power hatch, plenty of room. Now the seats are drop down flat. You can just drop them here with the buttons. It is manual backup. Shut that for you. Of course you do have your rear view camera. Come around the side. So this is I call it pearlescent. It's a tri-coat white. So it's not stark white. It's kind of got this nice kind of pearlescent tinge to it. Grayed out with a little bit of the brushed chrome look. Full panoramic moonroof, which I'll show you inside. Blind spot indicators in the mirror. So when somebody's in your blind spot, that orange light's going to come on. Because it's a full load, you'll notice these two guys here. So ultimately, they're controlled here. You can lengthen them or shorten them depending on how long your legs are. So, and you can program that in. So depending on who's driving, it would fit you perfectly. Now these seats do massage as well. It does have power telescopic steering. So up, down, just with power. Lane keeping, of course. Let me get in here and show you. So, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the heads-up display in the windshield, you can see it sort of flashing right now. So as I said, these seats will massage as well. Heated and air-conditioned seats, and of course heated steering wheel. Now I did mention to you before about the 360 camera. There you go. So there's your 360 camera. That's your front camera with the van driving in front right now. And your 360. So it kind of gives you a bird's eye view, but I'm going to put my hand out the window there and you can see it waving. It's come in very handy for me because my kids always seem to park their bikes on the side. Other than that, you've got lane keeping. So if you're going out of your lane when you're on the highway, the steering wheel is going to vibrate and tell you to get back in. It also has lane centering. Now what's cool about that is lane centering. You can set the cruise control with a 1, 2, 3, or 4 car gap. Once you set the cruise control, somebody breaks that gap, your car is just going to back off and then regain that gap and continue on. It won't break you. With the lane centering, which is that guy right there, that is exactly what it sounds like. So you put on your cruise control, flick that button. Ultimately, the car's going to drive itself for up to 15 seconds. You keep your hands off the wheel. It will steer you around corners. Really kind of creepy feel. So it's semi-autonomous. After 15 seconds, if you haven't put your hands back on the wheel, it tells you, it gives you an audible warning saying put your hands on the wheel. You touch it like that, and it will continue driving itself. That's basically for, God forbid you were to have a heart attack or something along those lines. The car is going to drive without crashing, and it's going to allow you to, it'll bring you to a stop, turn on your four-way flashers, so that way you're not going to go flying off the road. With your drive modes, as I turn this dial, you'll notice on the dash here, you can have your conserve, your excite, you can also have normal mode, slippery, and of course deep snow conditions. That's all in there. As I was mentioning too, Cam, when you were here, it will park itself. So active park assist, right now I signal, it's looking for a spot on the right hand side, and it will parallel park itself. You take your hands off the wheel, no foot on the gas pedal, no foot on the brake pedal. It's a bit of a creepy feel, I'm not going to lie to you. But there you go. Other than that, guys, you've got your black leather panoramic roof. If I hit the shade button here, the shade comes there. Now I'll open it up. The only thing that does open is the front window here. So the back stays stationary. but it's an oversized sunroof. So you've got a ton of room, ton of airflow. Other than that, yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of it. Of course, Sirius radio, the Revell audio system, which is the top-notch audio system in the Lincoln brand. And most importantly, as I mentioned, if your Lincoln is ever in for service or maintenance, a recall, anything like that, part of the Lincoln promise is that you're guaranteed a Lincoln loaner while your car's getting fixed, or here for oil change. With that being said too, if you don't want to come in to drop your vehicle off for an oil change, we have a concierge service for free that comes and picks up the vehicle, gives you a Lincoln loaner to use while you're inconvenienced, and then we'll actually pick it up too if you want after it's all said and done. Anyway, guys, that's just a quick little blurb. Sorry to ramble. Hope this helps make a decision.